If your MPS changes every day, or if your planners are constantly firefighting, your problem isn't execution. Your problem is your MPS, it's broken. Today, I'm going to break down the real reasons your MPS fails and what you can do to stabilize your entire operation. Your master production schedule is not a wish list, it's a commitment, a promise to the shop floor, a promise to supply chain, a promise to your customers. The MPS should clearly define what you're building, in what order, with which materials, and within which time horizon. When MPS works, everything flows. When it doesn't, chaos takes over. Let's talk about why MPS fails. And trust me, it's not because your planners don't know what they're doing. One, your MPS isn't anchored to real demand. If the demand isn't tied to true customer request dates, your MPS becomes a moving target. Two, your CTB isn't trusted. If the MPS says build, but CTB says you can't, that schedule is already a lie. 3. Your frozen, slushy, and liquid horizons don't exist. If leadership forces daily changes inside what should be a frozen zone, your MPS will never stabilize. 4. Excessive WIP. Too many open jobs destroy visibility. You can't schedule cleanly when everything is already started. 5. MPS is treated like a suggestion. If operations overrides the plan or pulls in hot jobs, you don't have an MPS, you have a reaction cycle. There are 3 metrics that will tell you immediately whether your MPS is working. How much of the plan actually gets executed. Low conversion means your inputs are wrong. MPS volatility. How often is the plan changing week over week? High volatility means no flow, no control, no stability. Capacity feasibility. Your MPS must match real capacity, not theoretical capacity. If the load exceeds available hours, your MPS breaks instantly. When these 3 metrics are healthy, your entire operation becomes predictable. And now, here's the part most companies skip. You don't fix your MPS by working harder. You fix it by tightening the rules around it. 1. Anchor demand to CRD. Stop scheduling off shipments or financial targets. 2. Use CTB as your gatekeeper. If it's not CTB, it doesn't go on the schedule, period. 3. Protect your frozen horizon. This is sacred, no exceptions. 4. Reduce WIP. A clean shop floor is a predictable shop floor. 5. Measure conversion and volatility weekly, because what gets measured gets fixed. When you do these 5 things, your MPS shifts from being a best guess to becoming the engine that drives your business. I'm Michelle, your PSYOP and supply chain strategist with Streamline Consulting Group. Hit the subscribe button for more Streamline insights, and let's fix the flow and grow your business.